Everybody, I'm here at the front door of our little house and I've just painted the door. The trim around the window part is not wet, but I've just cleaned that. Now I had a crazy idea, which I think is brilliant, and that is that I have some art paper. Here is what I'm talking about. This is, I believe, if I remember right, this is mulberry paper, and it's got this really cool texture to it, but it's also very translucent. It will let the light in. So I'm going to try putting it in the panes of the glass, and we're going to see how this goes. I intend to tape it in place with double-sided tape, but first I'm just going to see how it looks. So I've measured the opening carefully, and I intend to just stick it in place with some tape. I don't have any tape in here yet, but I wanted to see how it looked. And I actually really love it. So I think I'm going to go ahead and cut pieces of paper for all of these and then get some double-sided tape and stick it in there. Now what it's giving me is lots of light, but very private. It's very private, and I think that's a good thing. I should say that we don't use this door. We literally don't use this door. For the time when this room was a piano workshop, this door had a piano in front of it, so we just got in the habit of not using it, and now we know, we don't really need it. We will have another piano in this space, but it won't block the door this time. So we will be able to use it. It's just I don't think we'll use it much. But anyway, all that's beside the point. What I really mean to be saying is, hey, this looks really cool. So yeah, I think I'm going to go for it. Cool project. So I want to show you what I did here. I have this art paper. This is called, I believe it's called mulberry paper. And what I did is I measured the openings of the glass, and then I took the paper and put it on the mark where the window would be, where the edge of the window came, and then I trimmed it, and then came along and put it on the other one carefully, made sure everything's lined up along the top and along the side, and then cut it again. And then I had paper exactly the right size for the window panes in the front window. It's actually pretty easy to do, and the results are spectacular. All right, let me show you how I did this. Now I used double coated tape. That means it's sticky on both sides. I cut a piece that was about 3/4 of an inch long, and I put it in this corner, and then the same thing here and here and here, trying not to touch it very much so that it would still be sticky on both sides. Then I took the paper and carefully lined it up, and when I had it where I wanted it, I put my finger in the place to hold it on the tape, and then it stayed. It's that simple. It's really not that difficult with this paper. It's not as fine as tissue paper is, and it's got some substance to it. So it's not going to curl over just holding it. So it really did work out very well to just hold it in place and then with my finger just tap it onto the tape. So it's there. It's going to stay in place now. So I put paper in the panes of the window, and this is how it looks now. How cool is that? I love how it lets the light in, but I still have privacy. I am very pleased with how it looks. And this paper is really cool, isn't it? This is such a cool project because I get the privacy I want, and I get the light I want, and I think it just looks really cool. So it's a real win-win. So this was a kind of an impromptu little project. I realized I had the paper and I had the tape, and so why not, right? So thank you so much for watching my impromptu little art project. I think it's a real success. My name is Carmen Shank, and thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it.